I was a faculty of the Deaf Studies program, but I was also tapped to interpret for some activities back then, mainly for the church, for the mass held in campus. And then, so yeah, that's where it all started. I was only interpreting on the side. I was tapped to interpret for other activities outside of the school as well, in the community. The Filipino Deaf Committee has been actively involved with everything that's been going on. We are seeing deaf people becoming more visible in the national and international scene. So I think it's very crucial for them to have full inclusion, full participation in those events. So sign language interpreters play a very crucial role in those settings. But there are, of course, the hard skills and the soft skills of an interpreter. The hard skills, it's very easy to learn, learn the language, learn the interpretation process, and you have the hard skills. I think it's the soft skills that would differentiate between a good interpreter and a great interpreter. There's a sign that they use. You design it like this. It meant deaf heart. So an interpreter should have a deaf heart. You're not only doing your job as an interpreter because you want fame or you're in it for the money, but it's because you want to be a bridge between two cultures, between hearing and deaf cultures, because you want to make sure that deaf people and hearing people are all included. So I think as an interpreter, that's our primary goal. We have to make sure there's inclusion for everyone, not only for the deaf, but also inclusion for the hearing people. For me, well, of course, you have the usual perks. When you interpret for international events, you get to travel. For me, it's the simple things that matter. The simple thank yous that you get from deaf people. It's the fact that you get to meet and work with all sorts of people, interpreters, deaf people from all over the world. And in a way, there's a sense of community. There's a sense of belongingness. So even if I'm an interpreter from a developing country, it doesn't matter when you're out there because you feel like you're part of the whole community. And I think that's what's great about, for me, that's the best perk of being an interpreter, is that sense of belongingness.